Hey everybody, Crystal Beaudry here with Crystal's Clean Kitchen, where we help make clean eating a lifestyle. So we're doing a short mini series that is all pumpkin recipes, and we have a ton of them for you to choose from. In today's recipe, we are going to be making some pumpkin mousse, and it is so decadent and just delicious. You guys are going to love it. It would be a perfect addition to any Thanksgiving meal, or you could use it on the top of pancakes, or you could just eat it by itself. But you guys are going to love this. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, and let's check it out. All of our ingredients that we're going to be using. Now notice there's not very many, which is what I love about this recipe. So we'll be starting with 4 ounces of some cream cheese. We'll be doing a half a cup of some heavy whipping cream. For our sweetener, we're going to be using Allulose. Now, if you're sticking with a keto sweetener, Allulose is your best bet because we are not going to be cooking it. And so this is going to taste the best. Monk fruit and erythritol, those are good when you cook stuff. Allulose is good when you don't cook stuff. If you're not concerned about your carb count, you could do maple syrup or honey though. Then we're going to be doing some pumpkin. I have just about 2 tablespoons of pumpkin for this, and a half a teaspoon of some cinnamon, and a 1/4 of a teaspoon of some nutmeg. Okay, let's whip this up. Okay, so first I'm going to put our whipping cream, a half a cup of whipping cream, in our mixer. Then I will be adding in the sweetener. Okay, I'm going to whip this together until it has formed like a whipping cream substance. Of course, during this process, you want to make sure that you're stirring the sides, just so that there's nothing on it that gets stuck to the bottom. All right, so this is how you want your whipping cream to look at the end. It's very stiff. You have stiff peaks formed. And I'm going to put this aside and then whip up some of the other ingredients separately. Adding in our cream cheese. And you can do the pumpkin. And then we're also going to be doing our spices. 1/4 of a teaspoon, a 1/4 of a teaspoon of some nutmeg, and a half a teaspoon of some cinnamon. Okay, let's mix this together. All right, I'm just gonna kind of stir the chunks, and then since this is so thick, I'm gonna add just maybe a little scoop of the whipping cream just to kind of thin it out a little bit. Now that that has mixed together, I'm gonna add in the whipping cream. The reason why I did it separately is just because I wanted to mix the cream cheese really, really good without the whipping cream in it so that it still is really light and fluffy. All right, now I'm not gonna mix it a ton. I'm just going to mix it a little, basically until they're all combined. All right, here is the texture that you are looking for. And then I'm gonna be putting this in a piping bag, and so that when I serve it, it looks really pretty. So I got this really cute reusable piping set from Amazon. I'll make sure to link it down below. It has reusable bags that are really, really easy to wash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out a really fun tip. I think I'll use this one. I'm going to put this tip in here. Kind of goes right to the edge there. And then I'm going to put whatever cover I want on. Cover it with this. Kind of tighten it. Then I'm going to get a jar. I'm going to put the piping bag inside and kind of roll up the edges like this. Okay. Then I'm going to take my mixture, put it in here. You know, I also make donuts like this too, which reminds me, stay tuned because in our next episode, we are making donuts. Some pumpkin spice donuts that are sugar-free and low carb and still taste amazing. You guys are going to love those too. Okay. See, this makes it super easy to use a piping bag. Look at that, right? That's not difficult. And I'm going to just squish it down like this. Now, there's a lot of different containers you could use when you're displaying this. If you are doing this for, let's say, like Thanksgiving or something, this would be a great option. It's kind of fancy. But, you know, if you just wanted it for like a dessert or after supper thing, then this would work too. I'm just going to squeeze it down kind of start on the sides, depending upon how much you are wanting in each container. This makes about 2 servings, depending upon, like I said, how much are in each one. That looks awesome, doesn't it? Hannah said she's so excited to try it. There you go. Now we're gonna just take a little cinnamon and dust the top of it. There we go. All right, there you have it. Looks beautiful. All right, you guys, here it is. Now this took just a couple minutes to make. Now if you wanted to make it ahead of schedule, you could keep it in the fridge and it will, I put this in the fridge for about an hour and it still feels and tastes amazing. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. This would be so great though around Thanksgiving. You could do it as in a little flute glass. You could do it as a perfect dessert. It would just be delicious. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for some more great pumpkin fall recipes. All right, Hannah, you ready for your taste test? Let's do this. Oh man.
Yummy.
Good. We'll see you next time. Bye.